And that white car is a little kid, and his door was open for some reason. Old collectible Hot Wheels in here. Yeah, 2025 best truck. These are all the Zs, Nissan 370Zs, kind of low. Some sort of turbo, I guess. 60,000 for that. There's somebody's doing a ride along with this guy. This is what I like seeing here on Guam. Imported straight from Japan. Nice, they got the like underglow going now. So ever since I've been in Guam, I have noticed there's been a few people to leave me comments on the YouTube channel about the car culture here in Guam. People want to know like what kind of cars are there? Are there sports cars, those fancy cars, luxury cars, stuff like that, right? I do comment back, but today I want to actually show you a little glimpse of what the car culture is like here in Guam. You know, Guam is a small island. It's very far away from the rest of the world, so it's actually very difficult and expensive to import, you know, those expensive and really fast supercars here, so you don't see them that often. But you do have a lot of different cars and a lot of older cars where people modify and make them look good and sound good and have a lot of power. So I'm headed to an event right now that's in the Tumon area. I'm very close by, and we're going to check out the dealership. The dealership is Nissan. So this event is called nGEN, I believe. I don't know if it's nextGen or nGEN or what it stands for. I've never been to it before, but this is the 5th time I think they're hosting it. And it is all about Nissan and Nissan builds and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you a little glimpse of it. We're going to make a vlog of it to show you what kind of cars are there. You know, some of the brand new cars, some of the ones that, you know, the locals that live here that are building, some of the imported ones straight from Japan, stuff like that. All right, so I'm getting ready to pull up to the Nissan dealership here. From what the news article said about it, it said that parking is available at the dealership, but also at East and West Rental down the street. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to park at because there's a lot of cars here usually. Of course, because it's a dealership too. You can see the event going on there. I'm gonna try to park at the next place over, as I think parking might be better because this one looks like it's gonna be crowded quick. So we'll go over to East and West Rental here and see if we can get a spot, and then we'll walk over. Now, like I said, I didn't go to this event last year or any of the years before since I've been living here in Guam, but I do anticipate that it's going to be quite crowded because I think it is open to the public. It's free. They do have some family things going on, so you can bring the family, have games and all that. And then as well as a lot of food, I believe. So I'm just gonna check it out. We're gonna see what it is like. I'm most interested in seeing what kind of builds are there, what kind of cars. I don't know too much about cars, but it's just gonna be cool to check out. Something to do in Guam, something different from every day. All right, guys, we're headed over to the Nissan dealership through the East and West Rental back parking lot. Never been this way before, but it's a little windy. I'm glad I got the mic on today. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. And I also do have my camera to take some shots. As you can see, Nissan dealership is over there. Look, you have Tumon Bay right here, the ocean looking out straight ahead. Nissan 370Z right there. Old collectible Hot Wheels in here. Oh, look at the Nissan GTR Liberty Walk. Lots of old collectible Hot Wheels in here, and other things too as well. All right, you can see like that side is Matchbox cars and stuff, and then this side they have some cars on the showroom floor. Not really sure what these are. Let's take a look. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know much about Nissans, to be honest. I know like this one, 370Z, and see the Z there, GTR, Skyline, stuff like that, but not much of the other stuff. So we're gonna head outside and check it out. Alright guys, you can probably tell they're playing a lot of copyright music, so it's going to be difficult talking, but let's go check it out. Alright, I don't know how the audio sounds now, but I'm on the side here. You can see there's kids driving in like little cars. This is where they're going to do the drifting, this big open area, but this is where they have all the cars staged. Loud music and stuff over there. But it's a pretty good time. A lot of nice cars are here. Alright, as you guys can see, they have a lot of food and stuff you can eat, drinks, fruit, toys you can buy. Super family oriented, which is nice. But what I keep hearing this guy announcing is that there's going to be a rapid food eating contest. I'm about to go check that out real quick. Let's see what they're chowing down. So check out this little orange Datsun lowrider. See this one all around the island. It did have an award on it for 2025's best. Yeah, 2025 best truck, which is pretty cool. But this one's like pretty similar, just red, a little bit different. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the orange color, but man, orange looks good. Look, this guy's Nissan is for sale. Message on Instagram for more info. Got a bar as a bumper. But as you can see, like it's kind of split up into sections here. These are all the Zs, Nissan 370 Zs, or whichever models there are. I don't really know too much about it, as I said, but as you can see, Nissan Zs are a big thing here in Guam. Like there's quite a lot of newer ones, some older generations, some that are very low. Like this guy over here, what's that, teal or something? It's kind of low. I guess it has some sort of hydraulics to lower it, but it looks pretty nice. And then even this one's getting the most attention here. I don't know how you drive it around Guam though, because too many potholes and things in the road. Obviously it goes higher than that, but that's just at its resting point. But yeah, look at that. Look what's inside. I don't even know what that is. Some sort of turbo, I guess, right? This thing could probably go fast, probably produces quite a lot of horsepower. It's really nice. So you can see this teal one, this Nissan that I was just talking about, is actually for sale. 60,000 or best offer. 60,000 for that. It honestly sounds like a good deal, but I don't know how many miles does it say. Let's see how many miles. I don't know if it says, but it says wide body Z1 intake, something about exhaust and downpipe. Definitely a lot of money going into these cars, you know. This is what people spend their money on here that are into cars. This is what they spend majority of their money on, I would assume, because these things are not cheap. Look at this. This thing is super like customized, carbon fiber everywhere. I guess that's the guy's Instagram handle. Then there's these over here. I didn't see these earlier. Low and slow, purple car.
If you don't know who Reardon is, he's the guy that has told me each year that he's win the season.
I like this, how like the top comes off. Older interior, an older car, but the body looks good. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of messages on it. I love the old school pop-up headlights. All right, these guys are about to start the eating contest. Let's see.
Nothing left. 3, 2, 1.
Over there, the eating contest is still happening, but honestly, it was just taking a while because they're eating hot noodles. So it's very difficult to eat that fast. So it's gonna take a while, and then the winner goes on to the next eating contest, and then there will be a championship. So yeah, didn't want to stick around for that, but it's pretty cool that people are brave enough to try to eat hot noodles fast, because I would not want to deal with the pain afterwards. I see more people are over here now. I wonder if they're gonna start drifting soon, or people are just waiting to get a good spot to see. It'd be pretty cool to be a kid and just kind of ride around, you know, on this little drifting course. Although I'd want to be the kid in the GTR. Or are they all? Oh, they're all GTRs. Didn't even notice that. That's pretty cool. Oh, they started drifting. Oh, let's go check it out. All right, here they go. Oh, it stinks like rubber so bad. Oh, there's dirt coming in my eyes. Holy, so much dirt in my eye. There's quite a lot of people here. There's probably like 300 people here, I bet, if not more. But honestly, I don't know if these are the only cars that are going to be drifting here. Alright, so that was already a few laps that they just did. Kind of go like one at a time, and then they start going behind each other. And it was nice that the staff here, the guys that organized it, they hand out red shades in case you don't have any to protect your eyes. It's free, which is really nice because honestly, you could hurt your eyes from all the dust and rubber flying up in the air, especially with the wind going this way to the coast side. Alright, so somebody else hopped in the car. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but there's somebody's doing a ride along with this guy. Oh, landed right on the cone. Man, I don't know how the guy in there is even filming. I'd probably have a headache inside there. I don't know if you guys could actually see all the smoke just like coming off the ground or the rubber. It's quite intense. Oh. Man, I definitely have rubber like all over my skin. Definitely got a shower after this. Man, there's a little kid in the white one. Oh! Holy crap! I just got dusted with rubber. I mean, you guys could tell all the smoke and stuff is in the air now, but in that white car is a little kid, and his door was open for some reason. That was strange. So basically, what they are doing is they're having ride-alongs. I think you have to pay for a ticket and maybe get in the raffle or something to be able to ride along with the guys that are drifting. And that's how it happens, I guess. Which is pretty cool. It's a pretty like surreal experience, but honestly, man, it's tough to sit over there and get all that rubber and smoke in your face. So I'm actually moving to try to get a better spot. And honestly, the view from this side is pretty nice. Alright guys, I'm walking by the drifting part now. I think the drifting's gonna go on for a while because, you know, people keep hopping in and getting drifting rides, but honestly, too much rubber, too much smoke hitting me after a while. And it was good to see, good to watch, but I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, see what else there is. I might grab something to eat, and then I'm probably gonna get out of here for the night. But this is actually a really cool event here that's happening, and I'm glad I came because I wanted to go to the last one last year, but I just didn't make it out there. It's a little bit better being over here now, kind of away from all the smoke and rubber flying. But I wanted to say, you know, these Nissans here, the GTR Skylines, these are my favorite. This is what I like seeing here on Guam, imported straight from Japan. There's quite a few of them here, and they're actually quite expensive to get, especially the older models. You know, this is like a newer one. I don't know a year, but probably within the recent 5-10 years, I would imagine. But these guys are hard to get your hands on because, you know, limited number of them here, and you have to import them, like I said. But it's always cool to see them around Guam. Like this one's pretty sleek here. Saucy. But yeah, as you can see, you know, they got food, a lot of local grilled food here, different sweets, popcorn, kettle corn, pretty popular here. And then they got these drinks here, fresh juices. These are really famous all around Asia and the Pacific here. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show you is this lifted Nissan, what is it, Xterra or something? Super big, huge tires. That would be pretty cool to drive in, but I'm sure the gas bill on that isn't so good right now. 2025 best 4-door. And it's cool because it's like an older model as well. But yeah, as you can see, it's still pretty lively. It is 7 o'clock now, and it's got another 2 hours to go, so definitely a cool place to come and check out when you're here in Guam when they have it. All right, come back inside, get some AC, cool off. No more rubber, but check out the cars again before I head out. Oh, nice. They got the like underglow going now. Yeah, so you can see now in the showroom, all the cars have their underglow on. And I'm guessing all the ones that are out in the parking lot probably going to have theirs on as well pretty soon. But really cool event here if you're into Nissans, or if you're not even into cars but you just want to check out something different on Guam. You know, they have it every year now. I think it's the 5th time it said. I'm going to go look at the flyer over here before I take off. But yeah, cool event. Nice little sunset happening right now. Look at that, you can see it setting over the coast. Look at the view right now, guys. Let's check it out real quick and let's recap this video here at the Nissan dealership, the nGEN Nissan car show and drifting and all that. All right, guys, I've just come out here to check out the view over Tumon Bay. Look at it. The sunset is glowing. It's really nice. Usually there's a good sunset here, sometimes not, depending on the weather. But honestly, this event here at the Nissan dealership was actually really cool. I met some local people here. I met some people that watched the videos and stuff. It was really cool to do something different. I'm really into cars, and living here in Guam, it's a little bit difficult to, you know, have a car that's like that and to build it up and make it nice because things are expensive, of course. So one day I hope to do that, but for now, it's nice to kind of dive into this and see what it's about because as you guys have been wondering, here in Guam, there is a car culture. You know, there's a lot of nice cars, a lot of fancy cars, some high-end luxury cars and stuff like that. But then there's stuff like this where people put a lot of money into because it's their passion and dedication. So as you can see, you know, car culture here in Guam is pretty unique. And honestly, it might surprise you like it surprised me when I first came here. I didn't really think there was a car culture at all, but the car culture here is pretty big. So as you guys saw, you know, this is Nissan dealership, so it's all Nissan stuff. Like I said, there's a lot more cars here, Toyotas and stuff like that, but being so close to Japan, you can really import a lot of the Nissan stuff like that. So the 370 Zs and Skylines, GTR, stuff like that. So if you are going to be here next year or in the future, definitely look out for something like this because it's a super cool event. And just prepare yourself if you want to watch the drifting or you want to be part of the drifting. That's quite the experience in itself, especially with the rubber and smoke flying everywhere. And the cool thing about tonight was it was nice to meet some of the people that watched the video. So if you're watching this and I met you tonight, thanks for saying hi. It's always good when people let me know that they watched the videos and that they liked them, or give me feedback on them. All right, looks like I just left the event in time because it's really coming down now, starting to rain. So I lucked out.